The air in Dubai once tasted of opportunity for Maria, a hotel manager from Cebu. Each sunrise brought the rush of tourists and the promise of a stable income. She saved every dirham, building a future for her children back home. The distance from her family was a heavy price, but one she paid for their dreams. Then the world changed overnight. A global pandemic swept in, grounding flights and emptying hotel lobbies. Maria's stable world began to crumble. Her hours were cut, then her job was gone. The promise she made to her family felt like it was slipping away. She was suddenly adrift in a foreign land with dwindling savings and a terrifyingly uncertain future. The path she'd carved vanished, leaving her at a crossroads, alone and far from home. Every news report felt like another door slamming shut. She spent long nights staring at photos of her children, their smiles a painful reminder of what was at stake. Maria, like millions of overseas Filipino workers, faced a challenge far greater than homesickness. This is the story of a promise tested by global forces, a moment where the Filipino spirit would be pushed to its limit. Where does this strength come from? For Filipinos, resilience is woven into our history. We have weathered typhoons, earthquakes, and economic downturns. This history has forged a unique kind of resilience, one that's about thriving, not just surviving. We are taught from a young age to be resourceful, to have discart, the art of creative problem solving. It's the ability to see opportunity where others see obstacles. Family and community are at the heart of this resilience. Even far from home, our struggles and triumphs are shared. This collective spirit gives us strength to face adversity. Optimism is our shield, smiling through hardship, finding humor in difficulty, and holding hope for tomorrow. It's not denial, but a way to protect our well-being and keep moving forward. When crisis hits, Filipinos see a challenge to overcome. We tap into a deep well of cultural resilience, remembering the stories of ancestors who survived worse. This historical memory reminds us that hardship is temporary. Resourcefulness, community, and optimism, this is the Filipino blueprint for emerging stronger from any crisis. It's how we endure, adapt, and rise again. Bayanihan, the Filipino tradition of communal unity, travels with us abroad. In times of crisis, the Filipino community becomes a lifeline, transforming into a powerful support system. During global lockdowns, Filipino groups organized food drives, pooled resources for rent and medical bills, and offered comfort to those in need. Social media groups became vital hubs for information, job leads, and encouragement. In London, Filipino nurses created a volunteer hotline, translating medical advice and offering reassurance to kababayan. They stepped up not because they had to, but because they saw a need. This is Bayanihan in its purest form, selfless service to the community. The safety net is both practical and emotional. Knowing someone understands your culture and struggles makes all the difference. It combats loneliness and brings healing through simple acts, sharing a meal, speaking your native tongue, or receiving help. No matter how far from the Philippines, you are never truly alone. The spirit of Bayanihan is a constant source of strength and solidarity. It's what keeps hope alive even in the darkest times. When traditional jobs disappear, the Filipino spirit of discarte shines. It's more than resourcefulness, it's adaptability and innovation. Many Filipinos abroad reinvented themselves, learning new skills and starting businesses with limited resources. RJ, a flight attendant in Qatar, turned his passion for cooking into a thriving, home-based food business. Others moved classes online, found freelance work, and embraced new technologies to stay competitive. This rapid adaptation allowed them to remain economically active in a changing world. The art of the pivot is about seeing skills as transferable. A hotel manager can run a delivery service, a musician can create online content. Flexibility is a key survival trait. A job title doesn't define worth or potential. In crisis, Filipinos proved that with a bit of discard, new paths can be built, one creative solution at a time. It's a masterclass in turning adversity into opportunity. The Filipino pivot is not just survival, it's reinvention, and it's how we keep moving forward. Filipinos abroad masterfully balance embracing new cultures while holding on to their roots. They learn new languages, adapt to customs, and respect local traditions, without erasing their own identity. This adaptability is a major advantage in diverse workplaces and communities. Filipinos are natural bridge builders, skilled at fostering harmony in multicultural environments. They celebrate festivals like Sinulog or Flores de Mayo abroad, inviting locals to join and share in Filipino culture. In doing so, they enrich their new homes and act as cultural ambassadors. Honoring their heritage provides stability and comfort, especially in stressful times. The taste of a home-cooked meal or a conversation in their mother tongue recharges their spirit. This strong sense of self allows them to embrace the new with confidence. They become global citizens, rooted yet open to the world. It's a delicate balance, and Filipinos do it with grace. Filipinos are known for their positivity and warmth, a professional asset that sets them apart. A smile is the universal language, and Filipinos speak it fluently, rooted in respect and empathy for others. In workplaces, this means a positive attitude, willingness to help, and a friendly demeanor that transforms environments. In healthcare and hospitality, Filipino compassion leaves a lasting impression on patients and guests. Language skills give Filipinos an edge. Proficiency in English and native tongues makes them excellent communicators. Employers value their ability to bridge cultural gaps and foster teamwork. Filipinos are not just bilingual, they are bicultural, understanding both Western and Asian perspectives. This combination of positivity and communication makes them highly sought-after employees. They boost morale, handle challenges with grace, and contribute to a productive work culture. The Filipino smile is more than a gesture. It's a symbol of resilience, empathy, and excellence. It's the heart of the Filipino Advantage. Filipinos are more than guest workers. They are active members of their adopted communities. They volunteer, join local clubs, and become community leaders, breaking down stereotypes and building genuine connections. Filipino healthcare workers have become pillars of local health systems, especially during the pandemic. Their dedication is recognized and celebrated. They are saving lives, not just filling jobs. Filipino entrepreneurship adds diversity to local economies, from restaurants to service businesses. These ventures create jobs and showcase Filipino creativity. Beyond work, Filipinos share a culture of care, looking after neighbors, engaging in schools, and building stronger communities. Their sense of responsibility has a positive ripple effect. By being active and engaged, Filipinos help build stronger, more connected societies. They are not just living in a country, they are helping to shape it. Every Filipino working abroad transforms lives back home. Remittances are more than money. They are the lifeblood for millions of families, funding education, healthcare, and dreams. This financial support stabilizes the Philippine economy, fuels local businesses, and builds a resilient nation. OFWs are modern-day heroes, their sacrifices felt across the country. But the bridge they build isn't just financial. Overseas, Filipinos bring back new skills, ideas, and perspectives, sparking progress and innovation at home. A nurse introduces new care techniques, an entrepreneur brings fresh business models. Technology keeps families connected. Video calls and messages sustain bonds across oceans. Parents can watch their children grow, attend virtual milestones, and help with homework from afar. While distance is hard, digital connection keeps families united. The Filipino family remains strong, sharing in both struggles and triumphs. The ripple effect of success is felt by all. The Filipino diaspora is more than a story of migration. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. In a world defined by uncertainty, the Filipino experience offers a blueprint for navigating crisis. Adversity becomes a journey of transformation, not a dead end. Cultural values like Bayanihan and Diskarte become practical tools for survival and success. These principles, community support and creative problem-solving, are universal. The Filipino story reminds us that our greatest resource is each other. By coming together and celebrating small victories, we find strength to overcome obstacles. The ability to adapt without losing one's identity is a hopeful model for a globalized world. It's about building bridges, not walls. The journey of the overseas Filipino proves resilience is a choice, optimism is a strength, and community is a lifeline. For anyone facing crisis, don't lose hope, look for opportunity, lean on your community. Never underestimate the power of a resilient, positive spirit.